What is Occam's razor and how does it apply to mysteries? Imagine you're trying to solve a puzzle about a strange event or a mysterious story. You might hear many wild theories, but how do you decide which one makes the most sense? That's where Occam's razor comes in. It is a simple idea that helps us pick the best explanation when faced with many options. Occam's razor is a rule of thumb from philosophy. It says that when there are different explanations for something, the simplest one is usually the right one. The phrase often used is, "Entities must not be multiplied beyond necessity." That means we should avoid adding extra assumptions or complicated ideas if they aren't needed. The idea is to keep explanations straightforward and easy to understand. This principle is named after William of Occam, a thinker from the 14th century. But the idea existed even before him. It is not a strict rule but a helpful guideline. It encourages us to think clearly and avoid jumping to conclusions based on complicated stories. When we look at mysteries like urban legends, myths, or conspiracy theories, many of these stories are very complex. They often involve secret groups, hidden motives, or elaborate plots. But applying Occam's razor asks us to consider whether these stories are necessary to explain what really happened. Could a simpler explanation, like natural causes or known facts, be enough? For example, if someone claims a secret society controls world events, Occam's razor suggests asking if there are simpler reasons, like political or economic factors, that can explain the situation. Do we really need to believe in hidden groups, or can we understand it with what we already know? This approach helps cut through the noise of complicated theories that might be based on little evidence. However, it is important to remember that some mysteries are complex by nature. Not every story can be explained simply. Occam's razor does not guarantee the truth but guides us to the most likely explanation based on what we know. It also makes us question whether elaborate stories are supported by enough evidence or if they are just guesses. In the end, using Occam's razor in mysteries helps us think more clearly. It pushes us to look for explanations that do not, requiring us to believe in many unproven assumptions. This makes it a useful tool for myth-busting and skepticism. It helps us avoid falling for stories that are too complicated to be true and encourages us to stick with explanations that fit the facts best.